Alrighty, guys, I want to do a quick update on Nikola stock right now. It's about 11:30 a.m. on the East Coast, and it's currently up around 8%. I'm not sure what it's doing when you're watching this video, and actually earlier in the day, it was up even more. It hit 273, I believe, at around 10:20 a.m., so at one point, it was up. We're talking almost 20%. So yeah, let's break down Nikola, do a quick update on the charts, my thoughts, where could it be going, and we'll break down their earnings estimates for their earnings report coming up here, I think, is it next week or the week after that? Either way, it's coming up, so we have a lot to break down in this video. But before we do that, don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo, up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. Just fund your account with at least $100. Using that link down below, you get 5 stocks right off the bat. And fund your account at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And the best part of the promo is, listen to this, guys, if you fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which is crazy. So if you guys want some free money and you want to help out the channel, use that link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel, like I said. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So Nikola is one that we've been very critical, and I'm not going to lie, I'm still very critical of Nikola stock. I'm not one of these guys that's like, oh yeah, Nikola to the moon, baby. It's going to go to $90 again. But I'm not necessarily thinking that it's going to go bankrupt tomorrow either, right? I'm kind of in the middle, still kind of, I guess, biased on the, maybe on the pessimistic side a little bit as a longer term investment, but I'm in the camp of when I'm looking at it as a trade, it can make us a lot of money. You know, I'm not personally in it right now, full disclosure, and I'm not telling you guys what to do, but as a trade, you guys know how this goes. It's one of those that could rip to $5, or let's be honest, it could go back to 50 cents, which is the big risk. You know, I mean, it could easily go back to 50 cents. But we've gotten some big news over the past couple of weeks. I think it was a week ago when we got the biotech news that ended up causing the stock to spike like crazy. Now it's up over 7% right now, and I'm making this video, and earlier it was up almost 20%. Let me actually pull the 5-day up to show you guys. Yeah, it was on this day about a week ago, about 5 days ago, actually, exactly 5 days ago. The stock on that day ended up going from around $1.30 to about $1.40. That was in the morning, all the way to $2.20 in the same day. Then in the next trading session, the day after, right? Actually, no, it might have been after the market that same day, or either way, the next day it hit almost $3 at market open. We're talking on the 14th of July. Then we pulled back a bit, consolidated for about a day and a half, a trading day and a half, at about $2, $2.15, and now we're starting to rip again, as we did. Well, now that I'm looking at it, we did close on an upswing yesterday on Monday. That was great. I mean, we closed at 2.30. That was solid. And now with today's move in the morning, guys, at open, we completely took out 2.30, which again is where we closed yesterday. That's great. And it's where we actually peaked out at in the pre-market yesterday, again, at about $2.35. So the fact that we broke out of that point today is very good for the bulls in the short term. And now it looks like, do you guys see this? We have an inverse head and shoulders on this time frame right here on the what is this, the 5-day 5-minute time frame. And you guessed it, the next target that I'm looking to see Nikola go to and maybe break is $2.90 to about $3 per share. And why is that? Well, look at this, guys. That's where we peaked out at on what day was that? Friday. So yeah, that's where I think we could test next. And if that were to break $3, that's where we could start making an even bigger move, which if I pull this 4-hour chart up, guys, let me show you some other key levels that I'm looking at. 325 on Nikola is totally in the cards. That was in the that was the high from the middle of November. $4, that was the high from the beginning of November. That's where we could be going as well. That's possible. And mind you, we're talking, if they crush earnings, maybe they get some sort of squeeze, on top of what we've already seen. I'm saying that's where we could go. Is it guaranteed? Obviously not. Nothing's guaranteed, especially with a very, very speculative stock like Nikola. But, if it gets hot, that is where we could start pushing $4. If I pop this 3-year chart up, actually, maybe the 1-year chart will do it. Yeah. If I pull this up, we can see $5 is definitely in the cards. This was actually a big support. If I zoom in a little bit here, when was that support? Back in the beginning of September of 2022, all throughout the end of September, pretty much, we held $5. Then we broke through it. So that makes it a big level now on the upside. So I'm saying this could get hot. It's possible. I don't think it's ever going to go back to $90, like I've said on these Nikola videos before. But could it go to $5, $10 if they get some good news back to back? Maybe a couple good quarters in a row. It's totally possible, right? And that's where we as traders, and by we, I mean I, because I'm not telling you guys what to do, but that's where I'm looking to make some money here on Nikola, depending on how these earnings are looking, which, when are they again? The 4th? Maybe we can get some sort of play before the earnings. They're on the 4th of August. That's on that Friday, I believe, before the market opens. So Nikola is a big one that I'm looking at right now, guys. Ticker symbol again is NKLA. And let me actually pull up the Safari tab or the Google Chrome, wherever the heck it's at, and see what's going on with some numbers here when it comes to Nikola as a company, the upcoming EPS, revenue, all that good stuff, the estimates here on Yahoo Finance. So Nikola right now, guys, is actually still a pretty decently sized company. No, it's not what it used to be. What was it at one point? Like 40 billion or 50 billion? Something just absurd now that I'm thinking about it. It's nowhere near that anymore, but it is roughly a $1.8 billion company. It's not like this $50 million or $100 million micro cap, if you want to call it that. It's still, it's a $2 billion company. And like I said, if they roll, if they get some good quarters rolling, if they get some good numbers, which who knows what's going to happen, that could get to 10 billion again, maybe. I mean, it's not impossible, right? Is it probable? Probably not. I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I'm being a little bit realistic. Will they get back to a 15, 20? I mean, probably not realistically, but who knows then again. But either way, in the short term, we're not worried about the long term with this video. At least I'm not. I don't really care what happens in a couple of years. I'm looking to see what happens in the next couple of weeks, right? That's where I'm looking to make some money here on Nikola, and the momentum's there, no doubt about it. And with earnings, again, that could be the catalyst that, maybe we run into earnings, or maybe after earnings, we get a catalyst that drives it up even higher. So let me pull up the analysis tab, $1.8 billion market cap. Like I said, guys, give it a second here. Let it load. Come on, Yahoo Finance. You're being annoying again. What the heck's going on? Let's get the analysis tab up. Is there really no analyst covering Nikola here? There's no freaking way on Yahoo Finance. That can't be right. Let me pull this up again. Sometimes you have to work with it a little bit. It's not working today, guys. What the heck's going on? Alrighty, there we go. I refreshed it and it ended up working. Let me zoom in on this so you guys can see it. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Come on. What the heck's going on now? There we go. All right, so based on 6 analysts, we can see right here, they're expected to do 22 cents, or they're going to lose 22 cents EPS on average, which a year ago, you guys can see they lost 25 cents. So the loss is narrowing a little bit, which is good on the average estimate for EPS. And when it comes to revenue, guys, look at this. On average, $15.43 million. That's the average estimate. And a year ago, they did a whopping $18.13 million of revenue. So year over year, guys, they're going to be dropping anywhere from 15 to 20% in revenue. But obviously, guys, they're not focusing too well. I mean, they should be focusing on revenue right now, but they're not making that much at all right now. When it comes to the top line or the bottom line, which obviously they're not looking to be profitable. But with these deals coming in with Biotech, hopefully some other deals in the future where they're actually delivering trucks, right, and whatever other business dealings they're doing, they can bring that revenue number up. Now, will they do it? I don't know. That's the $1 million question, and I'm going to be watching it as a very speculative play. I can't say this enough, guys. Very speculative play. I'm going to be watching it in the short term. Long term, I don't have much faith in Nikola based on the trend and how the company's gone. But in the short term, there's no doubt there's momentum, and I'm personally looking at it as a trade. And full disclosure, I'm not in this stock right now. I'm not in it. I have 0 shares. But in the future, I might be, looking to jump into it. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. It's free. We're almost at 30,000 subs, guys. And don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo, up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. All you guys have to do is use that link down below open up your account, fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys. Fund your account at least $5,000. On top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which right now Expedia is at about $120 and Tesla's pushing $300 per share. So it's a no-brainer, guys. Use that link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.